Stop. Do not click off of this video. I can literally guarantee you 1.5% profit on your money every single day. Now, I know you don't want to say no to that, do you? How much is that per year? Oh, nothing crazy, just 22,914% if you compound it for 365 days straight. Wait, wow. So I can take my rent money of $1,000 and I put it into your fund and I will be able to buy my own house with the $229,000 that I've made over the next 365 days? Cool, sign me up. What's it called? That's the best part. It's so stable, the name even adopted the tag. We call it StableFund, and I promise it's stable. This is sustainable. It's nothing like the other ones out there that imploded, I promise. So you guys can probably infer where I'm going with this, right? Drew is obviously being facetious. StableFund is not going to make you $229,000 from 1K in a year's time. Did Thor make you money? What about Titano? Drip? Anyone? No? Okay. Is Freeway actually making you money, or is it just a big Ponzi that is paying old investors with new investors' money? So what makes these guys any different? Literally nothing. They literally wrote an ability to rug you clause into their contract that you sign through osmosis by just accessing their website. Don't believe me? Pay attention for that. It's coming later in the video. Wild stuff. I'll tell you what makes a difference to me though, is if you smash that like button. While you're at it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, boom, bang on that notification bell, comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I love looking at projects. Give me any recommendations that you want to see me do on this channel. Now, let's break down the not so stable fund. What makes them different from the other fake trading platforms, Ponzi's, auto compounders, etc.? Well, they have their own wallet that they house your funds in. That's one thing. They have their own DEX integration, so you can buy, sell, swap crypto without having to leave their app or site. That's another thing. And they let you stake all of your crypto inside of said wallet for 1.5% interest per day. Now, let's break these things down really quick. That is an absolutely astronomical amount of infrastructure and a lot of ease of use in a not so user-friendly cryptocurrency market. Why? How? What's the purpose? So they have their own wallet. They must be trustworthy, right? Seems sophisticated enough. Wrong. They have the wallet so that you never take your money out and they just keep robbing Peter to pay Paul. Moving funds here, crediting there, but nobody is the wiser that there's really not much liquidity if even probably 10% of the users wanted to cash out at the same time. Okay, Drew, we see what you mean, but they also let you trade, so they would be bringing in fees, right? Somewhat correct, but with a caveat. They don't really have their own exchange. They just have other people's Bitcoin and assets acting as a bank for the people who wish to buy crypto from them with their debit card or their fiat currency. It's bait and switch, classic. The crypto you bought was probably someone else's. And guess what? If they don't have it in the reserve, they can always buy it with someone else's stable coins and credit it to your account. That's all the blockchain actually is if you think about it. There's a ledger that says, technically, this is here and this is there, but there's not actually anything anywhere that's actually tangible. It's all virtual. It is non-tangible. It's all about trust. Then when you want to swap, it's like a MetaMask swap. They take your coins and find a real exchange. They swap it on there, credit it to you, and then they take a commission. Thanks, StableFund. This is a strategic move that keeps your money on their website and inside of their app. Very similar to why they have their own wallet. It keeps the money where they can use it and keep the Ponzi and potential scam going. They also have full access to everything you do because all your money is in their wallet. You use their swap feature, you hook up your credit card, etc. Not so sure that's a good idea. It's smelling like a lot of centralized control in a touted decentralized market. The last thing is that they let you stake your coins for 1.5%. Guess what this does? Keeps your money in the protocol even further. Everyone is getting credited here, profiting there, getting rich, right? On paper. We talked about this in many videos because nobody actually really takes profit or uses it as an income vessel. This is why it keeps going and operates for an extended period of time. Pay attention for the StableFund credit card that I'm sure will be coming soon, like Freeway did. That essentially ensures that your money goes absolutely nowhere. And now they have full control of your funds 24/7. If there is is very little money leaving in terms of profit taking or income generation for the users, and there is a lot of money coming in, then the Ponzi can survive for longer. As soon as anyone takes their money out, that is when they start getting scared and they shut down withdrawals and transfers. Look what happened to Celsius and all of the other platforms that had too many withdrawals to handle, so they shut down the ability to take your money out. Not good. So there's a couple of other things that I saw that I thought were at the very least extremely weird. First, if you go to their terms of service, you see the website is referenced as StableOneGroup.io. If you try to go to that website, it doesn't exist. Go try it. I'll wait. Didn't work, did it? Another thing is that their email ends in StableOneGroup.com. Yet again, go to that website. It does not exist. I'll wait. Was I right? It's really weird to say the least, especially since the terms and conditions specifically quote that StableOne.io website. And that is actually what the terms and conditions cover. So they should probably check that out if it's a typo. My guess is it isn't. Attention to detail, guys. When you see weird stuff like this, you should be questioning the reason. Is it because they don't want multiple ways of finding them? Or is this because they are just simply too lazy to put up the sites? Either way, in my opinion, extremely weird. And those aren't the only weird things you should be looking into and questioning when you're talking about StableFund. 1.5% daily, and if you compound that, because let's be real, that's what everybody does, that's almost 23,000% per year. Come on, let's be real. Do you honestly think that you're going to 230x your money in a year? These guys either woke up one morning, smoked a bunch of meth, and said, we can make people 230x on their money in a year like some idiots, or they said clear-headed, everyone in this market is an idiot, so let's go give them an offer that they can't refuse, but not enough for them to question us, and we will make it look safe enough that they'll trust us to get them rich. But in the background, they are actually the ones getting rich because, let's be real, everyone is just compounding. Nobody's actually taking profits or income, and if anybody is, it's a very minuscule amount of people. The only ones that are savvy enough to take it out before it actually comes crashing down are the people that set up the house of cards and understand where it is going to end up in the end. I would challenge you to go to the terms and conditions and look under the section termination. It literally says this, and I am quoting verbatim. We may terminate or suspend your access immediately without prior notice or liability for any reason whatsoever, including without limitation, if you breach these terms and conditions. Upon termination, your right to use the service will cease immediately. Bruh, pay attention. Read stuff. Like, it literally took me 5 minutes to find this. And most of the Americans in this are like, oh, it's okay. I'll sue them. Wrong. Sue who? Show me the person. Show me the company. The address they have, 85 Great Portland Street, London, W1W7LT zip code, right? Yeah, it's literally some random abandoned looking building that has a sign that says offices for let by Pearl and Couts Management Company. Here's the phone number. Call them up and see if they have ever heard of StableFund. Country code 020-7843-3788. Better yet, stop by there if you're in the UK, see if anyone has ever heard of StableFund. And then they follow it up with this for the EU residents: disputes resolution. If you have any concern or disputes about the service, you agree to first try to resolve the dispute informally by contacting the company. What company? You quoted 3. For European Union users, if you are a European Union consumer, you will benefit from any mandatory provisions of the law or country in which you are a resident in. All of this basically means good luck finding us or coming at us. We can take all your money for no reason at all, and you can't do a thing about it. Seriously, this is the type of stuff that should be an absolute no-brainer to people. They're guaranteeing a % return, can't prove how they're doing it, and then writing a "we will rug you" clause into their terms of service. Pay attention, guys, because I promise you, nobody else is telling you this. They're literally just taking money from these guys and shilling it down your throats. You are better than that. Take 5 minutes and review this stuff before you get into it. It's readily available. Let's access it and hold people accountable. Hopefully nobody gets rugged by these goombas. I truly hope that it's legit, but all signs point to a scam. So for that reason, I'm out. Much love, everybody, but for good reasons. Your boy would not touch this with my brother's portfolio and blame it on my best friend. Don't follow me for good. don't follow me for bad. I'm just the guy on YouTube with the braids that brings the information to you in a fun and entertaining way. And if this entertained you and you like this type of content, make sure you smash that like button for me. Make sure you hit subscribe while you're at it, and boom, bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing up to this video. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.